Oh, well, what do we have here? All right, guys, this is the new to me Swisher 44 rugged cut. That's the model number. Andrew was made 2014, so this is probably a 2014, 2015 model. It's seen some time outside, but the guy I bought it from the original owner. And he'd always kept it in the shed for the last few years, barely used it, so he sold it. I got this thing for a screaming deal. It's got a couple things wrong, but the deck's pretty good. There's a little bit of cancer there, but not bad. The electric start doesn't work, I'm told. I just need the kind of battery thing, so I'll figure that out and add that on. Otherwise, you know, just turn it to run, start it up. This engages the belt. Cool. I'm assuming that all works. He told me it all worked. He did a little bit of work. He replaced the carb and did a few other things because it sat for a while. So I'm going to clean this up. We're going to start with changing the oil. But before I change the oil, I'm going to let it run a bit and just to warm it up because the oil is dark and it smells a little like gas. So I also just assume he hasn't done it in a long time. So we're going to open the gas cap up. We're going to throw a little bit of some gas in there. It's probably old. Throw a little bit of seafoam in there. Let it run for a bit. We'll change the oil and we'll go from there. I'll probably clean her up after that, give her a little blast. Actually, if I'm going to work on it, I may as well clean it now. Nah, I'll do it later. A little dash of the old seafoam. Actually, first things first, we can clean up the air cleaner a little bit. I think it's a little bit dirty. The guy seemed surprised when I pulled it off when I went and looked at it. So yeah, she's a little dirty in there, so. Maybe I do want to clean this up before I open it. We've gotten our air filter, got a little bit of a rinse. Now we'll blow it out. Air compressor. Also, you see the big red's gone. That's why this guy's pulling it. Don't worry though. I replaced the big red within 24 hours of selling the other one with a nicer unit. I'll be picking it up the end of the month. And we're burning. The big junk pile is almost gone. All right, that blew a lot of stuff out. Still little bits of stuff, but I think we'll be good for now. No outside filter, just a one piece, so probably could get a little cloth, throw it on top of here. We'll oil it and throw it on top. That's what the other Swisher, the 66 finish one has, so might look that up, might do that. All right, let's see what she does. It started right away for the guy, but I never know, he could have pre-started it. I like to always prove it's cold. If I'm gonna do it, touch the muffler. It's been running for any length of time, that thing heats up quick. Okay. It's two good pulls. There we go, 3. Not bad. Recoil's a little funky. A little more gas. Alrighty, I'll just let it run at low idle for a little while, warm up. Then I'll get my jack stand under it, we'll jack it up a bit, drain that oil out and fill her with the best oil known to man, Botella T6. Good old diesel. I promise that's what it is. Huh? Turbo. Yeah, bud. Fire dog. Alright, gave her a good, probably 7 minutes of run time. This little tire guard here, got the ATV jack under. Jack it up until it might flip over here, we'll see. I've seen a bit of an angle. The better angle I can get it at, the more oil will drain out. And the fact that it's warm will help as well. It's not going anywhere. All right, there we go. I got myself a little piece of tin that I bent into a 90. That'll be my funnel because the oil drain is right there and there's kind of no way to get it out cleanly, and we want to get it out cleanly. So that's how that will start. Got my oil jug over here. Nuts, I didn't cut it long enough. All right, you go here. Crap. We'll make it work. But if I do say so myself, that is working quite marvelously. You just pop that thing ahead, it kind of has that little See that little keyed out slot in there? Pop it ahead, pop the cap. Be careful because the oil is toasty, and let her drain. So that's what we'll do. This thing takes about 1.5 liters of oil, which is a decent amount. So we will top her up once we're dry. Look at that. That is a pint of liquid glory right there. Rotella T6. I love these siphon filters. You can get your measurement out exactly. You're not pissing around with the bottle. Get the tube in there, and then you just rotate this collar right here. There's a built-in screen. This is rather precarious. Let's see if I can do this though. Turn it, starts flowing. And I find this just very convenient, pretty awesome. It works really well. And yeah, it calls for 48 ounces or basically 1.5 liters worth of oil. So that's what we're putting in. It's a decent amount, to be honest. It's 11.5 horsepower, 344 displacement. Glug a lug a lug. Nice. Just drank her all. There's your little screen down there. Keep her clean. Yeah. Great little unit. Twist it to turn it. And we're good. Look at how precious these guys are. Huh? Hi. It's turbo. This is diesel. You guys are the best boys, huh? Just chilling in the sun. Good puppies. Good puppies. We'll let this guy down. We'll fire it up. We'll check the oil level. Painfully slow, that is. I love that machine. Fantastic. Rotella. You guys need some sweet dog beds. CrazyApe.shop. Made in Canada. Removable top sheets that are made out of like a Cordura fabric. 1000 nylon. They're vinyl underneath, 18-ounce truck tarp material. This top cover is machine washable, so when it looks like this, you can throw it in the wash, and then it looks a lot better. Vented, 3-sided zipper, so you can service the foam if you need to if it gets soaked, and there's a carry handle. The dogs love them. Turbo, diesel. How bud? So my method is, I buy these when they go on sale. They go on sale, and plus sometimes a Shell rebate as well, so you can double dip on the savings. I keep that around. I got one of these as well. I just keep filling this up because this is much more convenient to fill the little siphon with. So that's the system. It works great. Honestly, you use better oil when you buy it in bulk and you get it for cheaper than if you just buy little 1 liter jugs of everything. So you get a superior product at a better price. You just got to buy it bulk, but then you use it in everything. Everything gets the same Rotella T6. It's amazing. I love it. Check the forums if you don't believe me. Now I'm pretty full in the dipstick. I should have probably thought there probably was some residual oil in there. I probably didn't get it all out. So I put in about 1450 or so. So I'm probably a little full, but better more than less. So not too concerned. We'll run her. Maybe she'll smoke off a little bit, but I think being a synthetic, it'll probably burn off a little bit anyways. The little attachment pin was bent like this. So throw it in a vise. Throw in a snipe when the going gets tough. And straighten her out. Hoorah. See what that did. That's an awesome yard drag. Alrighty, we're all hooked up. I got it set pretty low. Let's take her for a spin and see how she does. First time starting up with the fresh oil. Oh, dummy. Gotta have it set to run. Wow. I flooded it now. There we go. right, so that worked awesome. So this is a pretty stellar machine. I'm pretty impressed. Didn't bog it out. Well, bogged her down a couple times, but never stalled it. So things I got to do, it's probably never had the blades sharpened, would just be my opinion. So I'll have to pull those off and probably give them a sharpen. That'll probably help quite a bit. Oh, it's a mystery. Hitting right there. Okay, interesting. I got to figure out the battery thing yet. Got to figure out a little bit better of a hookup. Right now I just bungeed that to there. I can see it actually popped off, so I'm actually glad that didn't fall off and I didn't run over it. I'd like to, yeah, a little mobile rig to mount that on the back here. I do have a carrier for this, like a rear rack. It just needs some work, so I should probably fix that up and then I could use that on there. But to be honest, I'll have a big red here pretty soon, which could also pull this. But I have something actually much cooler that's gonna really give this thing a workout. It's gonna take this thing way up in the bush. We're gonna cut some gnarly trails in. It's a very special ATV, and I'll have it here in about 2 weeks. So keep a lookout for that. Pretty stoked. Otherwise, the Renegade's a solid machine. Gotta have a 4x4 quad. Might have a trike, might have something else, but a 4x4 quad is just the king of utility. So anyways, guys, I'll sign off here. We'll keep you updated on how this thing does and all the other crazy things it does. If you haven't seen one of these, little rubber bumper here, 2 massive blades that swing around. They are pretty intimidatingly large. So anyways, that's the spiel. I hooked it up just through there, a little pin through there. Not ideal, but it works for now. What I should actually do is get this, put a proper ball adapter on here and hitch adapter and drop it on. We may do that. Yeah, we probably will do that actually, given what it's gonna hook into next. We'll also have a ball adapter, so, or we'll throw a pintle on it. Actually, a pintle hook might be the best of all the things. So anyways, guys, that's it for now. Remember, the ranch life is the life. Oh, it's been a gorgeous day out here. Catch you in the next one.